Okie dokie. Yeah, I got some cool stuff today. Not so much on Facebook ads. This is more just like kind of like general business and strategy and upgrading the store and things like that. But still going to be super interesting for you and super useful. So today I was like, okay, so I'm not doing Facebook ads today because we've got so many loaded up that are just scheduled for the next 4 days or 5 days or something like that that are going to investigate a bunch of things. And then once we find out how those particular components of the Facebook ad algorithm and all that work, then we can go make more decisions and go, okay, what's next? So I was like, okay, I got to do something else. So let me think. What do we got in the mix here? We got the there's the website, there's the store, and there's a Facebook page. So let's take a look at those three things and just see what we can do, right? So let me tell you how I kind of thought about that. I think it's useful to learn. Like this is just like a how do I get things done? Like how do I get a bunch of things done? So what I did was I opened up a note on my phone, and I kind of just like I looked at these three things. I was like, okay, I'm gonna look at my Facebook store page, right? So let's go to Internet School of Movement, and I just wrote down a bunch. I'll duplicate what I wrote in a notepad thing over here. Okay, store. And I just thought of like all the problems, right? Like this things I don't like. It was just you write a bunch. Like I was like, okay, the categories. Because I was looking at the store and I was like, okay, my categories here are broken, right? And it's like all my stores, my catalog, like nothing's like nothing's like in categories at all. So I was like, got to fix these categories. Got to get some categories going. Just write them down, right? So I was like, categories. Sorry, here. And then I was like, and then there's a whole bunch of items that my system put in, and I was like, some I like and some I don't. So I was like, approve, delete, items. And then I was like, link to homepage or website. And then I went, practice drop shipping. So this is like, if you look at like that book called like Getting Things Done by David Allen. I mean, it's not the greatest book of all time. It's kind of like a little too much, you know. It's a little too much. It's for a certain type of person, that's for sure. There is one thing he says at the beginning in the first step, like gather. So it's just like, just dump a whole bunch of ideas out or things that need to be done and just like get them on the list, right? Get them on the gathered list. Just things that like no categorization, like urgency or anything, just like that. Just things that need to be done. So you can sometimes like you can start your business day like that. Like you don't really. Sometimes we wake up and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing today. It doesn't matter how advanced your business is. You might be like, I don't know. And then I was like, okay, so what else is there? There's the Facebook page, right? So this is store, Facebook page, and I was like, okay, what do we got here? So I wrote content curation and post scheduling process, because like I don't yet have like any specific method for putting content on the page. And you know, when you do traffic like this, you want to build assets, right? Read your Robert Kiyosaki. It's like build assets. So this page is not just like some random page. It's an asset, okay? And like you got to treat it like that. You got to treat it like you're building an asset. You got to make it as valuable as possible. Content curation and post scheduling process, like it has to have processes. Like it has to be a business. It has to have processes. That's what makes it valuable. It's one thing that makes it valuable. I was like, God, I keep losing it. Where is it? Okay, bot message. Like when people come to the page, there's no messenger pop up. It just isn't there. Link to store. You know, you look at it and you go like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong with this? What's wrong with that? You like write it down, write it down, write it down, write it down. Link to website. Okay. So you get all these to-dos out. And then there was another category. There was the website, or is the store, I think. No, it was the website. Like the front page of my website. Like I haven't worked on this yet. Like I've got a. This is just duplicated from cookuniversity.online, which I haven't really done so much yet. Like a lot of the strategy here is like very lateral. You know, I'm trying to go too deep down one thing. I'm just trying to like try a bunch of things very laterally and kind of see where I can get some traction rather than go like really deep down one hole. So let's go back to this notepad thing. Websites. So what did I have here, right? And I was like, okay, well we need the video, right? Like look at it. Okay, I need the video. Got to plan the video. Got to connect an autoresponder. See, autoresponder here. An experts menu. Don't worry. I want something up here because like what Cook University, what Internet School of Movement is, it's about like providing all excellent teaching for how to move and like, how to move from like the most beginner level possible, like not just not beginner as in like, hey, tell me what to do to learn to move. It's like I have a problem that's preventing me from being able to move well. Okay, like all the way down the bottom. It's about putting resources from all the way down the bottom to all the way super advanced all in one place. Okay, so it's literally like a school, like a journey. You know, like think of like a university. You start at you know, year 1, and then you finish in year 4, and then you do an advanced or whatever master's degree and a PhD. So it's supposed to be like a whole path from very beginning to the very end, like everything you need, with the world's best teachers. That's what I plan to grow this into over a number of years or something. Okay, so I was like, okay, I need a video. God, always forget what I'm clicking. The menu, and I need to choose some experts, which kind of goes into something else, don't worry. Edit the about me, you know, rewrite the copy, change the social icons. So this is how you start like something, you know, like you have to get work done. You have to like write a big list of like the things you need to get done. Now, of course, you can like say, oh, what's the opportunity cost of all these things? Which one's the most valuable? What should I do first? What should I do second? Blah 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 blah. But who cares, right? It's like you just gotta, some things at the beginning is just like get done, get these things done. Okay, so how did I do this? Well, I just basically handed these off to my assistant. She put it on a list, and we just stepped through these, blah blah blah. Right. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. Now let me show you how we went. So store categories, right? Let me teach you how to get a good like menu for a store, and how I'm doing the categories. Okay. So I wonder how I can get to this. I think I can just pause this or something. Okay, so I was like, all right, this is how I want it. I want to have this top level menu that's like fighting, mind and body, fitness. And then inside that, I want to have boxing, MMA, and then I want to have different sports. Like inside each top level, I want the second level to be different sports, like mind and body, yoga, Pilates, a few more things, fitness, weights, calisthenics, a few more things. And then inside each of these ones, I want to have like you know, the particular items, products that you can buy for each sport. So super broad category, precise sport, products. Those are the levels, right? Like this. Okay, so let me show you how you do that in Shopify. So you can't just do it without an app. Like the default is not to have like complex menus like that. It's just like very basic menus. So I searched around for ages, but looking at terrible videos showing us how to do it. It's like, for some reason, there's these people on YouTube who make soundless videos. Like they'll put music on it or something like that, or just no sound at all, and they don't speak, and they just like demonstrate you with the mouse like what to click or write text on the screen. I'm like, am I at the beginning of YouTube? Like this is what people used to do at the beginning of YouTube when it first came out. It's like still happening. Anyway, I finally figured it out. It's like there's this thing called Mega Menu. So this is an app. You go to the app thing. It's $0 per month if you use the most basic one, and if you want to use a better menu, I think it's $10 per month. So you just use the most basic one until you're getting some traction, and then when it becomes worth spending $10, you spend $10. You don't. I know it's only $10, but you don't spend any money unnecessarily. There's just no need to do it. You just spend money as it's as you see an opportunity to spend money to make money. Don't just like throw money around. Come on, this thing takes forever to load, unfortunately. I really want to show you how to do this, so I'm just going to pause until it's working. Okay, so it's pretty easy, right? Like it's quite easy. Like all you do is you go across here, adding items, right? Like I might even be able to show you what the let me show you what this can look like, so I can, because at the moment I've only got the crappy looking menu. Mega menu Shopify. Let's just type that. See, look at this. Like, what is this guy doing? Right? Like, that's the video. That's one of the top appearing videos. Look at this crap video. Okay, let's find another one. What's this? Oh, it's the same video. Yeah, this is a good one, right? See, look. You can get a menu that looks like this, right? That's pretty good. That's pretty cool. Like, that's cool. Like, see this? It's got the top tier up here, and then it's got, second level, and then that is pretty cool, I think. So that's what you can get. Unfortunately, that costs $10 a month. I've just got the free version. Good enough. But basically, you just go across here, click Add Item. You put another one. You have to choose like your collections. Like you can't. What these things do, what these menu items always do, is they link to collections. So you need to create the collections first. Okay, so you create the collections, then you come back here and you put the menu items as the collections. So you just go down, boom, right? So it's like across. Oh, but this is wrong. See, mind and body. So, see, this should say. Well, the boxing one's wrong. Okay. So mind and body, yoga, mats, right? So there's just one example here, like mind and body, and then it comes down, you create new, add item, and then you go here, add item. So this is a really easy way. And then it comes out like this, right? Like this. So it'll be this tree thing, but that's good enough. Good enough. So there's a step you can take in setting up your store. I think tomorrow I'll be able to actually show you a finished version of that. So the next thing I want to show you is the page itself. You don't want to miss these things like look, just say people visit your page, right? You have an opportunity at that time to turn that visitor into a customer or into a proper lead, like an email lead. Get them to visit a website, get them to take some action. I didn't even have like this learn more button. Like it's ridiculous. You got to have that. Now the next thing you want to do is like, look, we're doing direct response marketing here. Okay, we're not just doing branding. We're doing like certified methods of like promising benefit, offering real true value, and getting people to take action. So obviously this page here, this picture here is terrible. I wonder if I can find one that would be good. Let me think here. Eben Pagan? See? Of course. Damn it. It's too good. So, he's utilizing this space. See, I am not utilizing the space. This is nothing. See, what am I doing? I'm branding. I'm like, yeah, look, it's movement, right? It's movement. Eben, smart old Eben, is, building some credibility here, making a promise, and then boom, sign up. Like, ideally, he should even have like an arrow here. So I'll probably create something like this that's just like one image here, Internet School of Movement, learn how to blah, 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 and then I'm going to have an arrow come down pointing to here, and it's going to say sign up, and it's going to go to a page, and I'll put a page together like this. Just something like it. Get some leads. Offer something free. Not sure what yet. Probably a video from one of my partners. So you really want to optimize your page like this. Like, don't leave it flat. Another thing is, like, if I see, another thing here is this is useful, right? Like, it's like, hey, visit. Like, anywhere you can put your link to get people to the link. But if you look at mine, view it as a visitor. You can see I'm like wasting, like, mine. Here's my website link down here, but I've got like all this crap up above, just like totally ruining that space. Like, the space is valuable, and I'm just wasting it. The last thing is, like, you can pin a post to the top. So I should be pinning a post that's like, oh, welcome. You just signed up. Let me tell you a bit about this, and I recommend they take some action as well on that post. Anyway, doing pretty well. Got 87 people to like the page so far. That's something. It's just 10 euros probably spent on engagement for the page, I would say. I don't think there was any more spent than that. And 87 likes. I mean, it's definitely not expensive or difficult to get likes. It's just super, super easy. I mean, I think I've been getting those likes at, like, I don't know, pretty cheap. I mean, what's 10 euros divided by, 87 likes divided by 10 euros, so that's pretty cheap likes. Well, it's probably not pretty cheap likes. You can get much cheaper likes. Okay, so I also wanted to show you something else. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I think I wanted to show you just this, right? Because, this series isn't just like Facebook ads or something like that. It's run an online business. So maybe I can help you here. It gets like some longer term vision for your business or something, or like just figure out some like overarching theme for what you're trying to do. And I'll do that just by telling you what I'm doing. So if we go over here, right, like, what I want to have here, like, here's the idea, right? Like, I told you the idea before is to have this, like, everything available in one spot, right? And there's different ways to monetize that, like affiliate stuff initially. But I also have ideas like a continuity program where you get access to different people's courses all the time, like every month or something like that. But like, there's this site here. So this inspired me a lot. Like, this is super cool. So there's this is honestly, I mean, like, this is probably pretty much what I'm doing here. Like, I want to get this. I want to get the movement version of this. Like, I want to compile the best experts in the world and put together a program, put together something like this. That's basically what I'm doing. And then you should probably have a look at, like, the masterclass Facebook page, to be honest. Is that how I do it? Masterclass? Yeah, 2 million. Let's check out their ads. just goes off all the time. I don't even know what you want me to do. Like, what are you? This thing? There's no options. Exit? Or is it this? Is it this? Turn off notification? Oh god, HP, get out of town, man. Go away. God. Get lost. Ah, fuck. Get out of here. Okay. Pretty cool, right? Like, what do they do here?
To fly a rocket ship, you need to be an optimist.
Look at these 2-minute videos.
No astronaut launches for space with their fingers crossed.
See, this is the kind of thing that people, like, it's just, you buy it. It's, like, obvious. Like, that's the kind of, that's where I want to move toward in my marketing degree, career. Like, I used to go down this path of, like, you know, choosing things that are, like, quite difficult to sell and then doing copywriting and, like, convincing people to sell them. But it's, like, it's so difficult and, like, I don't know. I just want to market things where the product kind of sells itself, and you know, the marketing that you do is like connect people with the opportunity to buy the product. Just get like really high quality products and do the you know, targeting and like advertising and that kind of thing. And it's just so that when it gets in front of someone's face, it's like, hey, no brainer. Like, you know, you advertise this to people who like Ron Howard on Facebook. You advertise this to people who like I was like, who's that guy? Spike Lee. Okay. Pretty cool. Yeah. So, you know, ideally, at some point in the future, I can hopefully connect with like 10 or 20 people who have really good courses on movement and kind of, you know, just be able to run really high quality stuff where it's just like it's a no-brainer. You play the person's montage and it's like, learn this, here's your teacher. Ta-da. Okay. So, you know, the supporting things are like a lead magnet. Let's go back to here. Yeah. So I want to have this be some sort of lander, like probably similar to this, but I'm not sure if I want to put this on like a separate page and have an opt-in on the first page. I just haven't figured that out yet. And if you're watching this and you want to actually learn stuff from me, like copywriting and just general business coaching, you can get a Cook University instead. I think it's see, right, coaching, blah blah blah. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. Got to improve this a bit, keep improving the Facebook page, keep improving the store. Just beef those up over the next like 1 or 2 days. And then it should be ready to start like learning some new Facebook ad stuff, and we'll go from there. Okay, that's probably all for today, so see you later.